Once upon a time, there lived a girl named Cinderella, but this isn't the story you think you know. Our Cinderella wasn't some helpless maiden waiting for rescue. No, she was a brilliant chemist, mixing potions in the basement while her stepfamily slept. You see, her stepmother and stepsisters weren't just cruel. They were running an underground potion trafficking ring, and they kept Cinderella around because she was the only one who could actually brew the stuff properly. But they never gave her credit, just forced her to work in secret while they got rich off her talents. The famous royal ball? That wasn't about finding true love. The prince was actually an undercover investigator trying to crack down on illegal potion trade in the kingdom. And that glass slipper. It was actually a crystallized catalyst that Cinderella had developed, her signature creation that could prove she was the real mastermind behind all the revolutionary potions flooding the black market. When midnight struck that night, Cinderella didn't run because of some magical time limit. She ran because she'd finally gathered enough evidence about her stepfamily's operation. The whole losing the slipper thing, a calculated move. She knew the prince would trace it back to her house. But here's where it gets really interesting. When the prince finally arrived with that slipper, Cinderella wasn't hiding away. She was in her basement lab, preparing her final coup. While her stepsisters were fighting over trying to fit into the crystal catalyst, she was documenting everything, preparing her case. In the end, Cinderella did get her happy ending, but not by marrying the prince. She became the kingdom's head royal alchemist, running her own legitimate potion business. Her stepfamily? They ended up serving time in the castle dungeons, where the only potions they saw were the ones in their dreams. And that pumpkin carriage everyone talks about? Just a clever bit of marketing for her best-selling transformation elixir. Because in this version of the story, Cinderella didn't need magic or a fairy godmother. She had something much more powerful, her own brilliant mind. So remember, sometimes the stories we think we know have a completely different chemistry to them. And this Cinderella? She didn't just live happily ever after, she lived successfully ever after on her own terms.